Hey guys, welcome back to today's college basketball pick video play for December 31st, 2017. In today's video, going to be talking about this Missouri Valley matchup here between Northern Iowa and Bradley. Give our take on who we feel has the better edge against the spread. If you're interested in getting all of our college basketball plays for today, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Coming into this one, Northern Iowa sitting as about a point favorite here. In both of these teams, we wouldn't be surprised if they were competing in the upper tier of the MVC throughout conference play. It's a more wide open picture, however, in this particular conference, given the fact that Wichita State moved over into the American Athletic Conference, and also a few years back, Creighton moving over to the Big East. So that's two consistent top performers that are no longer in the Missouri Valley, but there are still a lot of very proud and tradition-rich basketball programs left in the MVC. It's just more of a wide open picture here this year than maybe what we've had in recent seasons. So Northern Iowa right now, 8-5 overall. They did a pretty good job of testing themselves back during the non-conference. They picked up some of their better wins against teams like SMU, NC State, UNLV, and Texas Arlington. The Panthers, they've been trending down a little bit as of late, although against a tough schedule. They've lost their last 3 contests in a row. First, an 11-point defeat against Iowa State, then losing at home to Xavier by 10 points, and then their last outing, probably the most surprising result out of these 3 losses, losing at home to Southern Illinois by a final of 53-56. Now, the Panthers, they love to grind things to a halt and play in the half court. They're a defensive-oriented group. They'll almost never get out in transition. They lean a lot on milking that shot clock down and leaning on their defense to have these lower scoring games, and that often makes things very competitive and close down the stretch. This team, they rank 6th in the nation in total team defense, giving up about 60 points per game in comparison to their offense, which ranks 308th, putting up about 67 or so points per game. So a plus-minus of about -7 points the Panthers have been at so far this year. So going on the road today against the Bradley Braves, who have been impressive so far this season. They're 10-4 overall. In their conference opener, they came up just short on the road against Drake. It was a very competitive matchup, but the Braves came up short in the end, losing that one by a final of 64-66. This is another team that, much in the same vein as the Panthers, they don't mind playing in the half court, slowing things down. They actually rank extremely similarly to the Panthers on both sides of the ball. 11th in the nation in total team defense, 295th in scoring average, and they also have a plus-minus of about 7 points. So statistically speaking, these teams are almost identical to each other in terms of what they give up and what they score themselves respectively on the offensive side of the ball. So it'll be very interesting to see how this one plays out. Probably going to be a very low-scoring game, and as a result, a couple of plays that we like in this one. First and foremost, the under. Even though the total is only at 120 points, I'd be surprised if this one had the winning team in the 60s range. Probably going to be seeing this one more in the 50s, and I wouldn't even be shocked if one team had 40 points in that range in this particular matchup. And then in terms of the spread, we see this as being a very competitive matchup, but the Panthers, they've been sliding a little bit as of late, now going on the road into a tough environment against a Bradley team who's been pretty solid at taking care of business on their home court so far this season. We do like the Braves getting the points in what should be a very close competitive matchup, really utilizing their home court edge to get that over Northern Iowa in this one. So if you agree with this play, give the video a thumbs up. If you disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our college basketball picks over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in. We hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.